What's going on, guys? Matthew Muniz here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the Chase trifecta, the 3 Chase credit cards that I use on a daily basis to save more money and get paid for free from the credit card companies. We're going to talk about the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Freedom Flex, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Mine is a normal Freedom. It's the same thing as the Freedom Flex, just an outdated version with not as good benefits technically. So if you like making money off credit cards, make sure to smash the like button down below. Tell me what your favorite credit card is and let's get right into the video. So before we talk about each credit card individually, we've got to go over the golden rule. The golden rule of making money with credit cards is never buy anything unless you have the money to pay off the balance whenever the balance is due. Remember, if we pay interest, we are defeating the purpose of using rewards credit cards. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can talk about how we can use the 3 cards from Chase in sync with one another to get the best bang for our buck. Each of these cards offers specific benefits based on the purchase that you're making. So you need to know which card is best for which purchase. We're going to do an example later on to show 1 month of purchases, which credit cards we could have used, and if we had used them individually or if we used all 3 and then redeemed our points at the end to see how much more money we actually make by using the Chase trifecta in sync with one another. So the first credit card we're going to talk about is the Chase Freedom Flex. It's the same thing as the Chase Freedom, except it has a couple extra benefits. The good thing about the Freedom Flex and the Freedom is that they offer 5% cash back or reward points on bonus categories every single quarter. So every 3 months, the bonus categories change to something else. And they're good categories. They're not something that you're not going to use. Sometimes it's Amazon, sometimes it's grocery stores, sometimes it's gas stations. Last quarter, which was April, May, June, it was actually on home improvement stores, which for me, I had to buy mulch for my house, I had to buy some tools from Home Depot, all sorts of stuff, was able to take advantage. The one thing to keep in mind is you can only spend up to $1,500 per month to get that 5% back. After you've crossed that $1,500, you're no longer going to get that 5%, you're only going to get 1% back. Now the Freedom offers you 5 times points back on travel booked through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, same thing as the Chase Unlimited. And it also offers you 3 times points back on restaurants and dining, which is also the same as the Unlimited. So you're going to find they're very similar cards, but when you use them combined, they really help you out a lot. All other purchases on the Chase Freedom Flex or Freedom is just 1 point per dollar back, so 1% back. If we're using the Chase Unlimited, we'd use the Chase Unlimited for all other purchases because it's the exact same as the Freedom Flex, except it doesn't have the bonus categories. Instead, it has 1.5 points back on all purchases. So if something's not in one of the bonus categories, then you would use your Freedom Unlimited to get 1.5 points back versus 1 point back per dollar per purchase. We actually don't really use the Chase Sapphire Preferred for much. The big thing we use the Chase Sapphire Preferred for is when we actually get the points into the portal. The great part about the Chase Sapphire Preferred is you can take all of your points from other credit cards and combine them and put them into the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and then you can use the benefits from the Sapphire Preferred to redeem your points to make them worth more than 1 point equals 1 penny. A great example of this is if you have $100 in cash back or 10,000 bonus points, you can redeem that for directly $100, or you can redeem it towards travel in the portal and get 25% more cash towards the purchase. The one that I've really been taking advantage of lately is the pay yourself back option. Your points are worth 25% more when you do the pay yourself back. So if you bought groceries last month and you have $100 total in combined rewards, you can use your $100 to pay $125 of your groceries from last month. Remember, everything we're doing is to get more points, and then we want to take our points and make them worth more when we convert it to money. So we've talked about when we'd use the Chase Freedom Flex, we've talked about when we use the Chase Freedom and the Freedom Unlimited. Chase Sapphire Preferred I'm not going to talk about too much because I've already talked about it in a video about a month ago. The link's down in the description below. I will say that I do like the Chase Sapphire Preferred for one main reason, is that it's really heavy and it's metal and it's just awesome. Other than that, the big thing about the Chase Sapphire Preferred is the sign-up bonus. You sign up for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, you end up getting back 100,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to $1,000, or using the pay yourself back, you'd end up getting $1,250. Remember, for pay yourself back to work, you have to make the purchase on the card. So you can transfer points from one of your Chase Freedoms, whether it's the Unlimited or the Freedom Flex, you can transfer it over to your Sapphire Preferred, but to pay yourself back, The purchase that you want to pay yourself for needs to have been made on your actual Chase Sapphire. Now we're going to talk about an example month that I've modeled out, and we're going to look at if we had used one credit card or two credit cards or combined all three and how much more money we can actually get out of these purchases. So what we have here is a model month. I've written down all of the purchases. So we decided to go on a dinner date. We decided to buy a PS5. We had to pay for groceries, utilities. We bought some mulch. We had to pay cell phone. We bought a couple things on Amazon. We decided to go on a flight in the future, so we bought a flight. And then we had gas. We have all of our costs here, and then each credit card, if we had made those purchases, how many points we would have actually gotten. Below that is the points, the total points for the month, along with how much if you'd converted them to cash. The best part is the combined. So if we had used each card strategically, for instance, for the groceries because of the pay yourself back option, we've used the Chase Sapphire Preferred, we would have only earned 700 points. However, we will be able to use pay yourself back to get the 25% more on that when we go to pay at the end. Now, we have dinner day, PS5, two random purchases. We would use the unlimited because of the 1.5 points back. And then the one that we would use the freedom for is the home improvements, because in April, May, and June, home improvements was the 5% bonus category. So instead of getting 150 points, we got 750 points. Altogether, if we had combined, we would have gotten 7,000 points, which is equivalent to $70. Or if we had redeemed them for the pay yourself back, we would have gotten $87.50 back that we could have used towards paying off the grocery bills that we had from the prior month. So all of our purchases in a rather normal month, maybe a little bit excessive since we bought a flight and we decided to buy a video game system, we still got $90 back. And remember, each of these cards, if you're just getting them for the first time, you get a sign-up bonus. So if we had gotten the Chase Sapphire Preferred, we would have gotten the massive $1,000 sign-up bonus, or with the Freedom Unlimited or the Freedom Flex, those are $200 sign-up bonus for $500 spent in the first 3 months. Those two cards are much easier to get in terms of credit score and length of credit history. So for someone that's new to credit, you may want to go for those cards first. You may not be able to get the Sapphire Preferred right off the bat. One thing to keep in mind is if you're getting multiple Chase cards, there's what's called the 524 rule. The 524 rule means you can't have more than 5 Chase cards in 24 months. So if you've already gotten 5 cards, then you won't be able to get an additional card beyond that until the 24-month period is over. So all in all, we talked about using the Chase Trifecta in the most strategic way possible, getting all of our points on each card, sending them over in the portal to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and then redeeming them either for travel or for pay yourself back to get the most bang for our buck. If you found this video helpful, please comment down below with what your favorite credit card is. Make sure you've already hit the like button from before, subscribe to the channel. I do a new video every Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.